Our next program in C is to print diagonal of a given matrix. For example, this is our matrix of size 3 by 3. In this matrix, we have to print element at index position 0, 0, then 1, 1, and then 2, 2. So in our case, it is 1, 5, and 9. So diagonal of this matrix is 1, 5, and 9 that we have to print. So let's get started with programming. Hash include stdio.h, then int main, then we have to take integer mat, and I'm giving size, its size, it is 3 by 3, that means 3 rows, 3 columns, comma, one variable, integer variable I, and another integer variable j. Now here I'm writing code to take input of elements into matrix and code to print matrix. So this is our code to take input of elements into matrix, and by this code we are printing our matrix. Now to print element at index position 0, 0, 1, 1, and 2, 2, again we have to start for loop. So here we will be starting for loop. For I equals to 0, semicolon I is less than 3, semicolon I plus plus. Again, for j equals to 0, semicolon j is less than 3, semicolon j plus plus. Now here we have to check if I equals to j. We don't have to write here mat of I equals to mat of j. In that case, it will be checking internal elements, element at position 0, 0. We don't want to check element, we want to check position. That means 0, and if it is at position 0, 0, if that row number matches with column number, then we have to print element at that position. Then we have to printf %d and mat I and j. If I is not equals to j, that means if their position doesn't match, then we have to go to else part, and in else part we have to print only space, and to give space we have to give single space in between double quotes, put semicolon, then here we have to give space, new line character, printf within double quotes \n, put semicolon, and here return 0. Save the program and build it and run your program. Now it is asking me to enter value for row 0 and column 0. I'm giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it has first printed our matrix as it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then it has printed diagonal of a matrix, that is 1, 5, and 9. So now how this code is working. Here we have taken input of elements into a matrix, and in this code we have printed our matrix. Now from here we'll start. For I equals to 0, I is less than 3, that means 0 is less than 3. Again j equals to 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true, that means I and j values are 0. If I equals to j, that means 0 equals to 0, then we have to print element at that position. It will not go to else part because it has already printed if part statement. Again it will go up and increase the value of j by 1. Now the value of j is 1. From 0 it has become 1. Now 1 is less than 3, condition is true. Now 0 equals to 1, condition is false, so it will go to else part and will print first space. Again it will go to j, increase the value of j by 1, now j is 2, now 2 is less than 3, condition is true, but this condition is not matching, so it will not go to if, it will go to else and will print space. Again it will go to j, now value of j is 3, 3 is less than 3, condition gets false, so it will come to next line. So it has printed our first letter of diagonal matrix. It will again go to I, increase the value of I by 1. Now the value of I is 1 instead of 0. Now 1 is less than 3, condition is true. Again j is 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true. Now if 0 equals to 1, condition, 1 equals to 0, condition is false, so it will go to else and will print one space. Again it will go to j, now j is 1, 1 is less than 3, now our value of I is also 1, j is also 1, 1 equals to 1, it's true, then it will print element at index position 1, 1. It will not go to else part. Again it will come up here to j, now j is 0, 1 and 2, now it is 2, now 2 is less than 3, condition is true, now it will not go to this part because our value of I is 1 and j is 2. So condition is false, so it is not going to print this statement, it will print space. Now again it will go to j, now j is 3. 3 is less than 3, condition gets false, so it will come to next line. So it has printed our second letter of diagonal matrix. Now here the value of I is 2. Now j is again 0. 0 is less than 3, condition is true. Now value of I is 2. 2 equals to 0, condition is false, so it's not going to print this, it is going to print space. Again it will come up, now j is 1, 1 is less than 3, condition is true, but value of I is 2. 2 equals to 1, condition is false, so it's not going to print this, it is going to print space. Again will come here, it will increase the value of j by 1, now j is 2, 2 is less than 3, condition is true. Now I is also 2 and j is also 2, so it is going to print the value at that position, that is mat ij. It is not going to print space. Again it will come up, increase the value of j by 1, now j is 3, 3 is less than 3, condition is false, so it will come to next line. Now again it will come up and increase the value of I by 1, now value of I is 3. Now 3 is less than 3, condition gets false, so here our loop terminates. So it will print our diagonal matrix.